Hello and welcome to the Seafoam Isles Draft League Season 2, Week 7, Game Something. This match is between Kiwi, coach of the Children of Atua, and Reich, coach of the Burger Kingdras. Reich is 4-2. I think Kiwi is also 4-2. Let me double check that. And I would be correct in that assumption. Mega Pokemon in this matchup are Mega Blastoise for Reich, not coming, and Mega Sableye for Kiwi, also absent here. And Z Pokemon for each team are Z Meloetta, as well as the attack Cinderace for Kiwi. Only Cinderace is coming. I feel like that's a given at this point. Cinderace comes to like every game. And then for Reich, the Z Pokemon are Z Dragonite and Z Attack Kabutops. So, without further ado, I'll go into my first impressions of the teams. So, out the gate, Nidoking looks hella scary, dude. Ice Beam, Earth Power, Sludge Wave hits actually every Pokemon super effectively on Kiwi's team. There's not a single thing that isn't hit super effectively by Nidoking. And compounding on that fact is that there's webs to facilitate Nidoking. So Kiwi's gonna want to really keep up those webs. And, unfortunately, I feel like this is the 1 week where Mega Sableye is really important. Because if Kiwi can manage to magic bounce webs on to Reich's side of the field, that could really help Kiwi out, because then Reich wants to defog and Cinderace really punishes, looks like, most of the team except for maybe like Dragonite, which is like, yeah, it's Dragonite. It wants to play offense, but if it has to play defense, it's bad for Reich. Alright, and then Jirachi kind of just is nice. With the exception of Zapdos, actually, I think Jirachi kind of goes in. It's just looking like a very balance on balance kind of game right now, or at least that's what I'm seeing, which could be wrong, I suppose. But they kind of just have a lot of offense, and then Ferrothorn and Florges, really. So, like Ferrothorn, Florges, Vileplume, Orbeetle, all playing defensive key roles in this game. So, let's see how it goes. Cinderace lead, not out of the ordinary. Probably just going to U-turn instantly. If I had to guess, maybe this could be Scarfball. What the fuck? Out the gates, the non-Drizzle Politoed, just the tier 5 type beat Pokemon. It makes sense since there's no Kabutops, and you want your fire moves to chip away a little more at the Pokemon that don't resist it, maybe like Jirachi in them. But yeah. Ice Beam does 36% to Vileplume. Solid amount. I would assume that Vileplume just goes hard for a Leech Seed, maybe a Sludge Bomb, or all of that. Orbeetle does come in, though, on the Giga Drain, does a whole 13%, which is pretty much 0 at that point. So Giga Drain doesn't do anything, really. Yeah. And they're both healing. Protect comes off on what? Webs? Yep. Webs go up. That's really bad for Kiwi. Hopefully, like, Cinderace maybe boot Scorch Change, which would really help, actually, I think. But I'm not sure if there was, like, that foresight there. U-turn is used on Vileplume, probably on to Ferrothorn. Yep. I think, yeah, there's nothing at all this guy can do to Ferrothorn unless it's like HP Fire, which is definitely possible. But I'm not even sure how much HP Fire would do, because Fairthorn is Fairthorn and kind of just eats everything. In comes Moltres on the double to Zapdos. Interesting. Moltres opts to stick around in front of a Zapdos, which is really scary. Yeah, and Thunderbolt's just gonna kill. I don't know what Kiwi's plan there was. Maybe he was weakness policy, maybe Calcron? It's just a little bit weird. Got absolutely cooked by Thunderbolt, though. U-turn comes off, probably just trying to. Yeah, it's just probably trying to scare Zapdos out, but U-turn causes static to proc, and now everything's affected by webs or paralyzed, which is really bad because now Reich has complete speed control, I would say. Unless Cinderace's boots core change. So in comes Nidoking to face off. Okay, so Para's gone, which is really useful. In comes Flygon to dodge those webs and maybe try and gain some momentum. Sub goes up though, which is really, really bad for Kiwi. Earthquake comes off, does a whole substitute's worth of damage, but Ice Beam's going to KO, unfortunately. So down goes Flygon. Now we'll see how Kiwi opts to deal with this giant ass threat, Nidoking. I want. What do you do here? Sludge Wave does. It doesn't even kill though, which is actually probably more surprising than anything. And Giga Drain does 25% back. Is this like full Spadef, full HP or something? Or am I just stupid? In comes Vile Bloom. Gets webbed. Sludge Wave does 57%. That's going to die to the next Sludge Wave. Or Earth Power, or whatever the heck Nidoking decides to do. Sludge Wave does finish off that guy. So, down goes the Vile Plume. In comes Florges. Probably just going to eat another Sludge Wave and explode. Now, unfortunately, Earth Power kills though. And I think Earth Power on the next two guys just kills. Let's see. Webs go off. Earth Power, yeah, just one hit KOs. And I'm just going to guess it kills Jirachi as well. It's kind of like the moment the webs went up was the moment he was like, oh no. Just the webs there were so potent. And there was nothing Kiwi could really do to play around them super well, if I had to just say anything. Because no boots core change or any of that. Which is kind of not like a prep problem, but there was no defog unless Florges was defog, and if it was, it never clicked it, so on all of that, it's just, I don't know, I don't think Kiwi was at all ready for webs to come out. I think it was looking like anti-rain, full steam ahead. But anyways, good games from both sides. My throat hurts and I'm tired, and I'm going to now upload this